Hello everyone and welcome back to Resinista Lisa. I wanted to share with you today how I made these bottle stoppers with this cool little, I guess it's not a gadget, but the bolt in the washer. This makes it so much easier to attach to the bottle stopper. I have struggled and struggled to get it glued on there properly, and this is just genius. So it just screws right in once it gets inserted inside. So I just pour my bottle stopper. It does take 2 layers unless you're doing, well, regardless, it's going to take you 2 layers. And unfortunately, I forgot to record the second step. But here's the first step, and you can see how easy it is to insert it and make sure that it's centered, because I've struggled. I've tried just a regular washer, but then you can't see, and here you can easily see that it's centered. And I did forget to record the second step, but that it's literally, you're just going to take the washer off and finish pouring up to the edge. Now, when I poured this, it did splash up a little bit, so you can see here where I had to trim off around the actual, I guess, the threads. So I had to trim that off with a box cutter just so it would screw on there flush. But I had some little bubbles when I did the first layer. There were some little bubbles that got caught. I did spray it with alcohol, but I don't know if my room wasn't warm enough. And there were some little bubbles that got caught. But here you can see how easily it goes on. It's nice and centered. It's perfect. So this is how I address those little bubbles. I didn't like that there was those little imperfections in there. So I went ahead and did this little drip technique. Now, anytime you have any bubbles like this, you can add some resin or UV resin. This is UV resin. And then you just take a little toothpick or pen and pick it out, and it just fills that in. And then I just hold it down, let it drip, and use my UV light to stop it. And then once I get it to where I want it to be, I stick it underneath my lamp and finish curing it. They're so adorable. I'm sorry this isn't in landscape. I was going to do this as a short and it ended up being longer, but I thank you for watching.